Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to my page. My name is Sasha. I'm a keratin expert, keratin artist, living in Sultanate of Oman, Muscat, already with 6 years of experience. Myself from Russia. I finished all the Russian beauty schools and passed 1 million courses for keratin straightening for the hair. So I know everything about hair here. I've been doing this for the 6 years. And I can answer any question about keratin. The answer will be definitely correct. And I have so much experience in working with all hair types. So on my channel, on my videos, you can find any information when it comes to you. Either you are planning to do keratin treatment or you are planning to become a keratin artist. You're planning to be a keratin stylist yourself. The information might be useful. Also, I'm planning to do some courses. Please welcome to my page, subscribe and wait for the new videos. I'm active on all social media with the nickname Sasha Keratinova. So today I would like to talk to you about actually the topic of advantages or disadvantages of keratin treatment. So let's start with the advantages, because honestly I will tell you this procedure is not for everyone. It does not suit to actually everyone, so we should know that there are some side effects that a customer might experience after the keratin treatment. Okay, but first let's start with the actual advantages. So first benefit of keratin treatment is long-term straight hair, and that suits for the customers that don't like their hair structure. You know, a lot of people actually takes hours to prepare the hair from the morning. If they need to go somewhere, they need to iron the hair. Sometimes it takes like literally 30-40 minutes for the hairstyling from the morning. The whole shower session turns to a torture basically, and I had a lot of clients like this because I work in the area where the people mostly curly, people have very curly hair, people have very frizzy hair, and not everyone feels convenient and comfortable about it. So the keratin here is the salvation. It's a long-term straightening. I have lots of customers who come for that, and they keep doing root corrections every 2, 3, 4 months. So it's convenience. Your hair is always straight, smooth. Your hair is always ready. There are a lot of customers who come like this for vacations, for any type of events, occasions. It's a long-term straightening, and plus zero frizz. Zero frizz in very humid weather. We have like Asian countries, Thailand, Indonesia. Here also in Muscat, it's a lot of humidity. So of course, there is no this flying baby hair anywhere. Keratin makes your hair straight and zero frizz. Another point, for if you know how to do keratin for bleached hair, you are the salvation for the blondes, because after bleaching the hair breaks. It's so hard to grow. It's burned, and with correctly done keratin treatment, you may stop the hair breakage, and you may let your customer, or if you are the customer, if you do a really good keratin treatment, your hair will grow. I grew dozens of blondes like this. I'm actually here became famous for working with the bleached hair. I know a lot of stylists are scared to work with the bleached hair, but believe me, when you know the correct technique, you know the correct products, if you have that specific knowledge, you will master the keratin on bleached hair. It's actually very interesting work, always very challenging, but believe me, it's worth it. It's worth it. Those happy faces of the customers who were finally able to grow their hair after the bleaching. Yes. Another advantage of keratin, it allows the customer finally to grow the hair. Keratin actually prevents the breakage from the hair ends. So that's I think also number one. All my customers say, finally Sasha, I found you and our hair are finally growing. It doesn't boost the hair growth from the roots, it just prevents the breakage. So it gives this visual effect that the hair are actually growing. Another advantage of keratin that I would say is, long-term hair conditioning. That effect of the hair mask after the keratin, it lasts maybe around 4 to 6 weeks, because we know that keratin also, it's not only a straightening active, but we have also the conditioning components, which we fix in the hair cuticle while using iron. So there will be that nice effect of very soft and smooth hair, like hair will be, you know, moisturized, let's say. Yeah, anyways, the hair will become better. It's not rough anymore. It's when you touch it, it's really, you know, it's really nice feeling. Let's go to disadvantages of keratin. What possible side effects that customer may experience when doing keratin treatments? Of course, if it's like keratin treatment, it's uncomfortable feeling during the procedure, irritating of eyes and nose and throat. That's why I have a course which includes the safety protection methods for the stylist and for the customer during the procedure, to make the procedure, the process of keratin treatment itself, the process of appointment, more comfortable for both stylist and the customers. So don't worry. Another thing that, you know, while we're doing keratin, we remove the frizz. So some people, you know, they used to have the volume, but then we did keratin on the full hair and the hair became a little bit flat. Some customers may not like it, and you need to warn the customer before the appointment that yeah, hair might be get flat, like the volume will reduce for maybe 1 month. That can happen. If your customer does not want you to make the hair flat, you can offer the customer to do the procedure, like, you know, making the gap and then applying the product like 10 centimeters. Then you apply the product, but not everyone will like it, because also people would like to get rid of the frizzy hair on the roots. So you need to give your customer here the choice. So yes, we're doing it, but the hair will get flat maybe for the first month, or I'll just make the gap, but the hair will be frizzy. So customer should choose. Another disadvantage of keratin treatment, it's not happening often, but it happens from time to time, that it's actually related to the volume, that the hair gets greasy, the hair gets oily, sticky very fast, and you need to wash it every day. Mostly it's not a problem, but yes, sometimes it happens, and it happens due to same reasons where the hair get flat and we reduce the volume, because we apply the product close to the root. So this hair conditioning components, they make the sebum work more. You know, as if you applied the hair mask on the roots, we usually apply the hair mask on the hair length. So here, same effect basically. So I would recommend here also to warn the client that yeah, it might be happening for the first month after the keratin treatment. It's not happening that often, but it happens. And if the customer will ask you like what can happen with my hair after the keratin treatment, so you can say that yeah, volume might be reduced, and you might need to wash your hair a little bit more during the first month of the procedure, after the procedure. But yes, that's it. And of course, you know, you might be experiencing other uncomfortable things as hair breakage, burnt hair after keratin treatment, or change of the hair color. But I will talk about it in other videos, because it's already more related to mistakes that are coming from the lack of knowledge of the specialist. And now I'm telling you like the basic things that usually happening when keratin is done even perfectly and correctly without any mistake. Still it will reduce your volume maybe, and still you may need to wash your hair a bit more than usual. When it comes to the hair breakage, burnt hair, change of the hair color, here it's already a little bit, you know, like things that we need to talk more about the techniques of keratin and the knowledge of the deep knowledge of keratin treatment, and how not to make some certain mistakes. Okay guys, thank you so much for listening, for contributing to my channel. I'd love to do a lot more content for you. I feel like I have a lot of information to share, and you know, English is not my first language. I actually did the video without even making any scenario. Just I was sitting and I'm like, oh, why don't you record the video for YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, I should do that. I should see and try, because even me myself, when I was a beginner specialist, I was searching a lot of information in YouTube, and it actually was very helpful. So I hope I will be also helpful for someone of you, and please engage, and thank you so much again for your attention.